Action.
I would like for the observers to give some feedback on decision making and the whole process of the hearing.
From the observation of the decision making and the evidence, they took into consideration the admission of manipulation of the hours, the defendant being guilty, also the manipulation of figures, how the defendant is also highly committed to the company, taking into consideration also the gross misconduct. Dismissal will be unfair, final warning with close monitoring. This should send a message to the other employees. Defendant believes she can change, be very good at time management regarding the hours she works in terms of the overload of hours. And the evidence of this was the defendant was working 60 hours a week. From all perspectives of the board members, after the decision is made, they will have a file especially made for the defendant to be frequently reviewed over. Okay. Based on the final decision made, they reminded her of the policies of the company, the reason why this case was taken seriously, making the defendant understand the aim of the policy and how the company believes in improving performance, and also gave the defendant the charges they will be charged with, which was gross misconduct, and dropping the other charges to avoid dismissal. The improvements that will be, the charges that were put in place and the outcomes of these charges was a PDP for the defendant, which they will undergo a review every month, and the final review will be at the end of the year, which will establish what's going to happen to the defendant after that year is over. Taking into consideration the issues the defendant undergoed in the managerial status, training to not repeat past mistakes, all decisions will be put on her record. This will also set good examples to the other employees. The defendant signed the agreement understanding the decision that was made. The defendant agrees that this decision was good and thanks the board. The trade union also thanks. And the HR representative, using the band of reasonable response test, was used to assess the case. The board also did not give the defendant the right to appeal, but was also noted on the form